Welcome back, guys. In today's video, we will talk about the biggest myths and legends connected to acne, and also what are the best replacements for harmful food that causes our organism to be acidic. And if you haven't seen our previous video, click on the link down below for more information about diet, exercise, and hygiene related to acne. But now, let's move to the most common stories that you heard about your skin and acne. Chocolate. Since 1969, chocolate has been studied as a possible contributing factor to acne. Could it be the fat, the sugar, or even the chemicals used to create those decadent bars that cause breakouts on your skin? Here's what science says. Historically, studies have been dismissed due to additional ingredients in the chocolate, like milk and sugar, that may also impact the skin. Early studies on chocolate and acne actually used chocolate bars and control bars, like candies, that were loaded with sugar, often with even more sugar than the chocolate versions. Chocolate's effect on insulin has also been put forward as a possible influence on acne. An Australian study from 2003 trusted source found that the participants who ate foods flavored with cocoa powder had a higher insulin response than the control group who ate the same foods without the cocoa. A study from 2015 trusted source looked at the blood levels of insulin and glucose in 243 acne-prone participants and 156 healthy adults to determine if insulin resistance might play a role in acne. The study found a positive correlation between severe acne and insulin resistance. So, will chocolate affect your skin or not? Quality, bitter chocolate with high content of cocoa is actually acting like an antioxidant in our body. Maybe you are familiar with the trick that our grandmothers used when our sugar levels went down and we felt dizzy and kind of sick. They offered us 100% pure cocoa chocolate to bring everything back to balance. Whether chocolate affects acne comes down to the individual, but cocoa itself does not cause acne. On the other hand, all the additional sugars and simple carbohydrates does cause the symptoms of acne to get worsen. You do not need to give up on chocolate, you just need to be more conscious about what kind of chocolate you put into your system. Watch out for cheap versions full of harmful substances and rather walk to that vegan store and invest into quality, dairy-free, and processed sugar-free version. Milk. Most evidence-based studies agree that acne can be caused by dairy. What researchers are still figuring out is what the underlying connection is. Dairy cows are treated with the artificial hormones that affect their milk supply. Researchers suggest that those hormones may throw your hormones off balance when you consume milk products. This could trigger acne. Another theory is that the growth hormones, already in milk, naturally aggravate the acne no matter what. The third theory is that milk products, when combined with high levels of refined food and processed sugars in a diet, disrupts insulin levels and makes skin more prone to acne. Not all dairy products affect acne equally. Some studies have noted that skim milk is the most likely acne trigger. Lactose is the natural sugar present in milk. After infancy, it becomes more difficult for humans to break lactose down and digest it. And if you belong to the 65% of people who are lactose intolerant, your acne-related breakout could be due to a lactose sensitivity or allergic reaction. If you suspect that you're breaking out because of dairy, you may want to try an elimination diet. By cutting dairy out of your diet completely and watching how your skin reacts, you can get a pretty clear indication of how dairy is affecting your skin. Nowadays there are plenty of other milk and dairy products alternatives on market, and some of them are not that different from the original taste. Try to also have a look on particular product that might cause you breakouts, as not all of them can do that equally. For example, yogurts are very good for your digestion, as they contain probiotics. Also, some other kinds of creams or cheese can be harmless for your skin. Important thing to remember here is to always check addition ingredients in the products that you consume and watch out for the amount of daily intake. Acne isn't always going to have a connection to dairy, but it's worth experimenting with your diet to find out how dairy affects your skin. Speak to your doctor or dermatologist if you have questions about the link between your acne and dairy intake. Protein powders. Whey protein is a popular dietary supplement. It is a rich source of the amino acids leucine and glutamine. These amino acids make skin cells grow and divide more quickly, which may contribute to the formation of acne. The amino acids in whey protein can also stimulate the body to produce higher levels of insulin, which has been linked to the development of acne. Several case studies have reported a link between whey protein consumption and acne in male athletes. Another study found a direct correlation between acne severity and the number of days on whey protein supplements. These studies support a link between whey protein and acne, but much more research is needed to determine whether whey protein causes acne. What you choose to mix in your shake may also play a role in your acne breakouts as well. If you're adding skim milk, well, you might be compounding the problem you're already getting with the whey and casein proteins. Skim milk contains extra milk proteins as compared to regular milk, which are added to improve its taste and thickness. So, what should you do if you're breaking out after drinking up? If you suspect your protein shake may be the cause of your acne, try eliminating it from your diet. But even if you've been noticing breakouts, it might not just be your protein shake that's responsible. Your entire workout routine may be to blame. Athletes may experience acne flares from re-wearing athletic wear, using a dirty towel, or sharing helmets and other protective gear, as bacteria, oil, and dead skin cells may clog pores. Coffee. As you probably already know, it contains a lot of caffeine. Caffeine makes you feel alert and awake, but also leads to a heightened stress response in the body. In fact, a large cup of coffee can more than double your body's stress response. Stress doesn't cause acne, but stress can make existing acne worse. Stress hormones, such as cortisol, may increase the amount of oil produced by your sebaceous glands. On top of this, drinking a lot of coffee, or drinking coffee late in the day, takes a toll on your sleep. Less sleep means more stress, which could in turn worsen your acne. Green tea. Green tea contains substances called catechins. These plant-based compounds, or polyphenols, have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antibiotic properties. They also attack free radicals. Green tea is especially rich in epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, a polyphenol that has shown can improve acne and oily skin. But key ingredients of a cup tea include milk and sugar, two of the top 4 dietary acne triggers, making skin more prone to breakouts. Excess sugar in your bloodstream can cause glycation, a natural chemical reaction that happens when sugar levels in the bloodstream spike beyond what our insulin can handle. If you do not add milk or sugar to your tea, it will not cause acne. Some believe that the antioxidants in tea can even have a medical effect on your skin, decreasing the redness and inflammation of acne. Some of the acne products contain green tea to enhance the activity of the medical-grade anti-acne ingredients and reduce redness and irritation. Wine and beer. You may already know that alcohol is a depressant, but it can affect your body in numerous other ways too. In terms of skin health, alcohol can affect the way oxygen and other nutrients travel through your skin. Oxidative stress can make acne worse. Here's everything you should know about oxidative stress. Alcohol can decrease the number of protective cells in the body and even destroy them. This may make your body more susceptible to infections when your immune system is suppressed. Your body processes alcohol as a sugar, which can contribute to inflammation. If you have mixed drinks containing sugary juices and syrups, your risk for inflammation essentially doubles. Alcohol is a diuretic. This means it increases your body's urine production, flushing out excess water and salt. Unless you're alternating between water and alcohol, this process will eventually leave you and your skin dehydrated. Beer contains a congener called furfuryl. It's a yeast inhibitor added during the fermentation process. Like liquor, beer can contribute to inflammation and dehydration. White wine may not cause hangovers as severe as its red counterpart, but it can still dehydrate your skin and increase overall inflammation. That's due in part to congeners called tannins. Not only is red wine high in tannins, it can also dilate your blood vessels and make your skin inflamed. Consuming red wine is likely to cause flushing, redness, and blotchy skin. Sugar in wine overloads the liver, which is then converted directly into hard-to-burn fat. This gets combined with the dead cells under the skin layer and clogs the pores. Eggs and meat. Non-organic eggs come from poultry that are fed hormones, which disrupts hormonal activity in your body. These poultry also receive antibiotics, which interferes with the balance of bacteria in your intestines. Intestinal bacteria may play a role in acne. People are different in their reactions to foods. If eggs are your nemesis, you can eliminate them, or just cut them off completely. Or you might try organic version of eggs and see if this makes a difference. Same rule applies on meat, but you should replace it with another source of high-quality proteins. Many people think that cutting the meat out of diet will clear up their acne, but in many cases it became even worse due to lack of nutrients that our body needs. Frequent consumption of smoked, grilled, or minced meat products really does not prosper your body, so you can feel free to cut that off. Also remember that just like with eggs, even this kind of animal product mostly contain hormones received from antibiotics that are used to quickly grow the animals. Fast food. Acne is strongly associated with eating a Western-style diet, rich in calories, fat, and refined carbohydrates. One study of over 5,000 Chinese teenagers and young adults found that high-fat diets were associated with a 43% increased risk of developing acne. Regularly eating fast food increased the risk by 17%. A separate study of 2,300 Turkish men found that frequently eating burgers or sausages was linked to 24% increased risk of developing acne. It is unclear why eating fast food may increase the risk of developing acne, but some researchers propose that it may affect gene expression and alter hormone levels in a way that promotes acne development. Various research has found that diet high in refined and processed foods creates perfect conditions for pimples. These high glycemic foods raise blood sugar levels quickly and cause insulin levels to rise. That can indirectly cause pimples because the metabolism changes in response to them boosts insulin. Over time, high insulin levels can make skin drier, thicker, and flakes of dry skin and block pores. It can also increase levels of free androgens, making the skin's sebaceous glands produce more oil and triggering acne. In the previous video you have learned what kind of food can make acne worse, or possibly even cause it. Now we will quickly go through some suggestion how to replace the harmful food and still enjoy your favorite meal. Sugar. Many people think that replacing white sugar with its dark version is somehow healthier. But the truth is that the brown sugar is a mixture of white sugar and molasses, which is a type of sugar-derived syrup. Molasses is responsible for its darker color and slightly increases its nutritional value. The most notable nutritional difference between the two is that brown sugar has slightly higher calcium, iron, and potassium contents. The best and most common replacement for sugar is raw honey that contains a lot of minerals, antioxidants, vitamins, and enzymes. But do not overuse it, as honey is still a form of sugar full of calories. Salt. Salt consists mostly of sodium chloride and helps regulate important processes in the body. The potentially harmful effects of too much salt have caused many people to start using pink Himalayan salt instead. You can also try to add more herbs and spices to make your food taste better without missing any more ingredients. Gluten. Whenever possible, purchase naturally gluten-free grains, flours, and starches that are labeled gluten-free and also certified gluten-free by a third party. Gluten-free grain alternatives can be almond meal flour, coconut flour, cornstarch, soy flour, potato flour, brown, white, and wild rice flour. Cooking oils. Choose oils with thermal resistance. The most suitable candidates are coconut and olive oils, as they begin to split up in temperature of 210-240 degrees Celsius. But we do not recommend to use olive oils for frying. Caffeine. If you can't imagine a world without coffee, then you should remember to always buy high-quality grinded coffee and do not let it burn while preparing your favorite drink. You can also consider replacing it with green tea. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and learned new information about how to cure your acne in 2 weeks. If you're new here, we upload every Thursday 10 a.m. European time. If you liked our video, you can give it a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe for the newest content. See you guys next week.